This is Normal Nerd Podcast, where three very normal dudes talk about very nerdy stuff and whatever else we feel like talking about. I'm your host, Maxwell Street.
And I'm your host, who didn't see this disaster coming, Davis Bates.
And I'm just happy to be here, Cody.
This episode is a special weekly anime review, so sit back, relax, and welcome to the Normal Nerds Podcast. All right, Davis.
Hey, yo!
And our returning guest, special guest as always, Cody.
Thank you. Hey.
It's always good to have you on. Always good to have you in Buffalo.
Great to be here.
Ooh.
Nice.
Great city. Doing anime this week.
Yes, this is going to be anime review part 1.
Yes.
Because we're going to review the ones that we watched with Cody together, and then we have Wanda's story and stuff that you are currently not watching. But you should watch.
I should.
What
I
story
should.
Wanda's story's good.
Wanda's
got
story.
this died.
The other one's Tower God.
Yeah.
It didn't really grab me.
The first
Yeah.
season's good. The
First
second
really good.
season's been...
Me.
Nah.
Oh, I didn't even watch them this week. It's not out yet. It's on, at time of recording, it's not out yet.
No.
All right, cool.
But,
Thought I missed one.
so we have 3 anime review. We're going to kick it off with the anime we've always started. It's definitely anime of the year in our opinions.
Yes.
My Hero Academia season
Definitely
7.
was going to say Alya.
Oh, it was very good.
It's pretty funny.
But my
Hero's better.
My Hero's been a fucking
My
fire.
Hero is better. And surprised me this week, again, because I thought this was going to be another, just heteromorph episode.
Yeah.
And it was, not really that. It was, half of that. But the rest of it was just a disaster.
Oh, it went to shit.
So fast. Everything went wrong.
Yeah, I was just sitting there watching, and I was just like, oh, yeah, Octo guy. And I was like, he's got it
Yeah,
together.
Tentacle,
People are... Yeah, Tentacool.
Cole. I don't think it's cool. It might be cool.
That's a Pokemon.
Exactly.
No, yeah,
That's
exactly,
what I was
yeah.
like. It can't be Tentacool and
Tentacruel.
Tentacool, right? Those are both Pokemon, right?
They're legally different.
Yeah, I don't know.
The
names.
And I was just like, I guess they evolve.
Oh, I thought talking about the name. I'm talking about the two that too. Anyways, yeah, no. So his, I don't know. Once again, it's a class 1A guy, so of course, his speech made it through to everybody, and no one wants to kill doctors and patients and all that stuff.
a good thing.
All that unity and
Frowned
jazz,
upon.
good stuff. Whatever. Yeah, frowned upon. A little bit of a taboo. Whatever. It's a little gauche.
I'm done.
The thing that gets me about this though is I've gone back and forth on it so many times because they needed Kirigiri's power to pull the plan off, so they had to keep him alive.
Yeah.
But wouldn't it have just been safer to kill him? Once he transport everyone else everywhere else, and she just I don't know, quick
I feel
euthanization.
like that's what Mike was.
He was
trying
about
to
to do it.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah, and they gave the job to his best friend, but I could see a lot of anime they're like, let me kill my best
It's
friend.
a mice and men situation.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You gotta teach learning about the rabbits.
Yeah, but no. The lizard guy, I always forget his name.
Spinner.
God damn it! I was just like, just stay down, buddy.
I know.
Oh,
I felt so
Spinner.
bad too when he was laying there. I was like, I feel bad for this guy. He's had a rough life. He didn't act.
Yeah.
He didn't. Well, because the entire time we're like, oh, it's because he's in his giant form.
Yeah.
He's in his giant form. That's why he's really bad. But then he also just did it again, and I was like, okay, maybe you're just bad.
Yeah, maybe you're just not a good guy because I don't know. He got some man crush going on with Shigaraki. It's like we like the same video games.
But I kind of
Woo.
liked it. He's just like, yeah, I play that MMO too, and I was just like, oh God, they're people.
I guess that she was like, dang, they're nerds. He did call it LOOL.
Yeah.
I was like, that's too close to League of Legends. I don't like it.
That's probably what it was. It probably was the sweatiest of games for the sweatiest of villains.
They probably are playing League of Legends.
Yeah, probably.
He was playing solo too.
Actually, he was playing with his friends, but it happens to Davis, where they're like, you're not ready for Summoner's Rift.
Oh, so stupid. So dumb. No, one of my buddies didn't want me playing Summoner's Rift with him because it's too complicated. Let's just play ARAM, whatever.
Oh.
ARAM is a straight line. Summoner's
so
Rift's
boring.
too complicated for me.
Oh,
So you wouldn't play with him.
the game I want to play is what's that new one with the robots? You pilot your own mecha, but it's like an arena game.
I don't know. It sounds cool already.
It looks amazing.
Is it a Gundam game?
It's not Gundam, but it's been crushing things lately.
No, I haven't heard about
Steam.
it.
No, I've never
I'll check it out later. I don't
We'll
know.
look it up later.
Yeah.
Character model's pretty good. Pretty good character models.
While you guys keep talking about My Hero, I will.
Anyways,
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, and then for a second there, I thought Kirigiri was going to come out of it too because he saw his friend's face in there.
And when we saw his face, I was like, oh, he's still in there.
Yeah. And Kirigiri is just like, nah, I'm gonna mess everything up so fast. You find it yet?
Is it just called Mech Arena?
I think it's called Mech Break. No.
Okay.
But I was saying, I'm so obsessed with trying out what this game is now. But yeah,
Squirrel brains over here. No, I really liked it when he had such a cool line when he picked up Dobby. Mm-hmm. When he was just like, "Oh, your transportation has been approved," and I was like, "Oh, that's so cool."
Yeah, even paid for it. Yeah. I was really hoping someone was just gonna like. I really wanted to see at least one scene where one of the heroes grabbed the villain that was leaving and pulled him back through the rift, as opposed to just let him go to the worst spots possible. But
they pulled in
This game looks insane.
Oh, you found it? Yeah. And like the
see.
movement is so smooth.
what the heck? I don't know seen this before. What's it called?
Oh yeah.
Mech Break.
Mech Break. No idea.
It looks cool. You can be Optimus Prime.
No fun.
Yeah, let me show you this picture. They must, it's a skin they put in.
Dang, I'd be that.
Oh yeah.
I might check it out.
Check out some of the operators too.
Yeah, no, I did.
We checked them out.
One of these games.
But the graphics are really cool, and I like how aggressive it is.
You know me, I'm a sucker for mechs. I love Gundam.
Oh
This
yeah.
looks really cool, actually.
Yeah, it's been lighting up the Steam page.
I'll check it out. I didn't even know that.
It's got 5 out of 5.
I've been playing the Risk of Rain 2 DLC lately, so.
I heard that was a letdown.
So I've only played it a little bit. So far, it's fine. I haven't fought the new boss yet because I got there and then died instantly. So, and I just haven't had time after that. But
But my hero.
Oh my god.
It was a very, very good episode.
it was. There's not much to talk about this episode because the plan went haywire.
Yeah, Toga.
Sandman's parade.
Sandman's death parade.
Death parade.
Death
sorry.
Parade. Still awesome.
Still amazing. Still,
Oh,
Twice was.
no.
It always reminds me how Twice was such an amazing character.
Love Twice.
And Hawks did the right thing by eliminating him as fast as possible.
knew how.
Oh yeah, 100%. But now it just didn't matter because it's still. Well, this is a one shot though. Like this is all the blood she has of his.
That's true.
So this is the only time they can do it.
I did like right when he came through. Hawks was like, "Kill him now!" Like he's like, "Guys, this is not good."
Right, he has the most dangerous quirk. It's like
Yeah.
infinite duplication. And can he he perfectly duplicates a person. They said they have the same quirk and everything still too, right?
I don't know if this is. I don't think he's gonna copy people though.
You don't think?
I think this is just a bunch
Just doing the sad
destruction by numbers.
Okay, that's right. That also works.
Keeps on making.
That'll also work. Yeah, that's no problem. So I don't know. It's
That's
gonna be.
a great episode when it was first revealed though.
Yeah.
Oh, it was amazing. Yeah.
And then when it's first revealed, I like Hawks is like. It seems like no one else understood how powerful it was except for Hawks.
Yeah,
Hawks was
exactly. It's like, no, we got to get rid of this.
Also, All For One being the genius that he is. But by the way, his character design is incredible. He looks like an evil god.
He really does with the toga around him or whatever.
When Toga's taking the blood and then Froppy breaks it with her tongue, and they're like, All For One actually set this up, and it makes it so the Noma will attack you.
No. Oh yeah, what did she do again? Yeah,
She broke it was like fake blood.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. And that was gross because Froppy got on her tongue.
Yeah.
Then she turned into Froppy
to
save her from the Nomu. Is that what happened?
I have no idea.
Right? That seems confusing to you
It
too,
looked
right?
like she saved her from the Nova.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, okay, yeah. That seems confusing.
That's why I think maybe we should give a little
Screw
grace.
Toga. No, screw Toga.
Little grace to Toga.
No, screw Toga.
When
She's
she was
bad.
leaving, she's like, "Yeah, I wish we could have talked about romance." And I was like, "Oh,
She's a psychopathic murderer.
who has feelings?"
I don't care. Put her in jail. There you go. There's my. She can have jail therapy. There we go.
All right, fine.
So, but yeah, that was the gist of the episode. I mean, next episode is gonna be nuts because it's just everyone's. So they're dealing with Sandman's death parade. Dobby is now where Endeavor is. Endeavor's already hurting. It looks like so. This is just gonna be a mess.
I mean,
yeah.
And
missing body parts.
I did like at the Gas of America again. I did like the weather lady in America.
She was a
It was just
smoke
like,
show.
Oh my god,
that was awesome.
Yes,
yeah. And then she was like a down with All For One person. Is that correct? Is that what the protest she was doing?
Anti All For One.
Anti All For One. Yeah.
USA. So that was sweet, and the fact that 3 flame boys are changing the actual weather patterns of the world is nuts.
That was insane.
Yes,
But it makes sense. Like you see all this things going on. She's like, weather patterns are changing, and I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense.
they're living forest fires.
Yeah, that was really cool to see that the quirks changing the climate, all that kind of stuff. And she was a smoke show.
Of course.
Thanks for gassing up America again.
Of course.
Oh yeah.
Japan. We do the same to you.
Yeah.
My only question I have right now with Dobby is that he copied Shoto's ability, but like how? Because the whole point of Shoto's thing was that he is making the flames cold, right?
Well, Shoto copied his dad's ability.
Yeah.
That's where.
Shoto.
But Phosphorus Fist was his own thing.
Yeah, but he copied like some ability that his dad was using and made it into his own with the cold and hot. So that's why it's not just hot when you can touch it.
So Dobby's is just hot though.
Dobby's just hot.
Okay. That makes sense then.
So Dobby learned how to do because it's like he was doing internal. He was passing the heat internally, and that's what created like his little X there.
And also, like, what I think is really cool about it is like Dobby is like a master of copying because that's how he learned to fight because he just copied it by watching him over and over again. So it makes sense that he could totally copy Shoto's ability real quick.
Yeah.
What was the next episode?
Isn't it Dobby and Endeavor? And I saw Sadman's Death Parade in there. Toga's there. Ochako's going through. The Uravity is going through the
it's
portal.
just all that jazz.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It did show like a little clip of Midoriya.
Oh yeah. They did show them they're gonna do something there.
Because Kurogi is like, I must protect. What's his face? I forgot his name.
He threw someone behind at Racerhead, didn't he?
Yeah.
Was it Nomu?
It was Spinner. It was Spinner and someone else.
Oh, and it was in Present Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's got to be something else coming through that.
Probably.
Because Spinner's not enough to take out.
He's not doing well.
No. But this show just doesn't stop. It's so good.
They should have put an explosive vest on Kirigiri. That probably been the move.
Yeah.
That should have been the move.
If he turns, go boom boom.
Yep.
Like a little collar. I've seen that in other anime.
Yeah. Take that off. Yeah. Suicide Squad.
What was that? What was that one?
Dead Man Wonderland.
Dead Man Wonderland. That's exactly the thing.
Is that a good anime? I only watched the first 2 episodes.
It's all right.
It's all right.
The manga I thought was better
I
because
bet
it
the
had a conclusion.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will say the ending song of Dead Man Wonderland is the most like you're like, oh, fuck you.
Yeah.
Because it's like just the whole concept of this doesn't really thing is like pretty much like this girl thing, whatever, kills his entire classroom.
Got it.
In like a explosion thing, and then he gets blamed for it.
Yes, I've seen that episode.
And then the ending is just a montage of him and his friends having fun with like sentimental music at like a carnival.
Like very slice of life.
Yeah, and it's like you dicks.
Yeah, they're all dead.
Yeah, that may be a good one to read.
It was good.
I gotta read Berserk first.
And Kenichi.
I really do want to read Kenichi.
And it's finished.
I know, yeah. I do want to read. That's a good point.
My only beef with Kenichi is like the last 100 chapters. It really got fan servicey over the ninja girl. And then I mean,
is that bad?
to the point where I was just like fighting. And they're like, oh, by the way,
is it talking about the manga or the anime?
The manga.
Oh,
the anime didn't even get close to where the manga is.
Oh, you're talking about the shinobi girl?
Yeah.
What are they called?
Shinobi? No. You're talking about the one that has the hot
Queen
throat.
Onichi.
You're talking about
May?
Kanoki. No.
You're talking about the master.
Kanochi?
Kanoichi. You're talking about the weapons lady.
The weapons lady.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I thought you meant about the
I mean,
Islam
who cares
interest.
about her?
I mean, yeah, either way, it's fine.
Well, they kind of shoehorn in like another love interest at the end, and I was just like, it's the blonde girl.
It's May.
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be her.
It's not May, it's me. It's Mai.
Yeah. Kenichi is such a great main character.
Oh, he's awesome. I really wish that anime had gotten like a reboot.
They need to start remastering anime.
I know. Anyways, we should move on.
Yes, let's move on to we'll do Alya, and then because we always close on One Piece.
I actually watched Alya this week.
Yeah, Alya sometimes hides her feelings in Russian.
Great.
This episode was incredible. As
like
always.
quite nothing happened, but it was all the best nothing happenings.
Mm-hmm.
Just hitting all the tropes at once.
Yeah.
Oh,
it was great. I love the scene where she's like going into like where he's like he notices the president and like they're stuck under the desk, and he's like, "What kind of rom-com is this?" Rom-com moment going over out there. Then he looks at Alya and she's about to kiss him. He's like, "This rom-com moment starting right here."
What I really liked about watching it too is that like so you've been describing to me over the course of the last few weeks.
Yeah.
And every time you talked about how the brother reacts to something the sister does, I pictured it exactly as it happens on screen. Just like his the irises go away and just like, sister of mine, no.
Yuki was on fire this episode.
She was
Is it the sister's name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What she set something up. Oh, when they're doing the hypnosis, she's like, "Oh, let's do hypnosis, and it's like focused on her. But if you look to the side, you saw hit the main character's face, and he's like, bad idea.
I know what she's up to. This freaking maniac.
Oh, it was amazing.
Well, I just love when he talks to the blonde hair girl who's the vice president of the other girl, whatever, blah blah. Yeah. They have a whole conversation about be better than yourself, stop dating around, you whore. And then she like walks out and leaves, and then you just hear Yuki. She's like, and I was like, oh my god, this is nutbag.
Yeah, because he's just like, I feel like there's like a ninja right now, and so he like says her name, and she pops up.
Yeah. I do enjoy that. It's like, oh, why'd you stand up? Because you summoned me.
Yeah, that girl's so funny. I forgot this episode started out too with the grandfather, which I always thought was their dad, but well, it's their grandfather. And I just love Yuki's two voices. Like when she's talking to her grandfather, she's all prim and proper, and the second they get in the room, she's like, "I need a hug," and then rubs her boobs in her face. She's like, "Titties are the best."
Oh, that was excellent.
And then they're doing the studying, and the ninja girl, he's like, I'm not going to reprimand you. She's like, you should. What?
Okay.
I love how Alya does not understand at all.
Oh my gosh, she's like, you guys seem close.
I love right when they're studying, and Yuki and I think it's Ayano.
I think, yeah.
Is the ninja girl there. When they walk in the room, they're like, "Oh, sorry for not knocking," and Alya's like, "Eh."
Oh yeah, just totally in Russian, being like, "You can leave."
Yeah. And then she's like, "Of course, more the merrier." And then I love what is I love every time she says something in Russian, and the main character's just like, he's like, "You're so adorable."
Oh my god, yeah.
That is pretty good. I enjoyed that little aspect there they have to it. Like, it just makes it way more funny that way.
She definitely said had to say I love you.
She said I love you. Yeah. Like, they're not telling us.
They're not translating it. And then it would be the last episode of the season, and they're going to show it like, it was like, remember in Your Lie in April when she goes, "I love you, and it shows you all the scenes of
oh my god.
And I was like, yeah.
I rewatched that like a few months ago, and I was just like, why am I hurting again? I know what's happening. But
well, it's like everyone's always like, spoiler for Your Lie in April, by the way. Everyone's like, well, it's so obvious she dies. And I was like, that's not the twist.
That's not the twist.
The lie was, she said she didn't love him, but she loved him all along.
The whole time they loved each other.
Oh my god, what a good anime. But Alya is very, very good. This cast and crew is incredible.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. I haven't had this much fun watching a slice of life since my teen romantic comedy Snafu.
That is a really good one, too.
That was a good one.
That was a really good one, too.
And speaking about one that they actually came to a conclusion where he chose a partner, I was like, thank God.
Yeah. That's what I really like about Alya is, like, usually, there is, like, a semi-harem. Well, kind of, yeah. The ninja girl likes him, and I think the older sister maybe, but she seems like she's very mature and kind of just, like, understands.
I think she just wants him to succeed and be happy.
Yeah. Well, I meant Alya's older sister.
Oh,
I think she understands that Alya likes him more. But it's just like, it's nice watching a slice of life where you're like, I am rooting for just the two characters.
Yeah.
That seems about right.
Because there's times where I'm like, the side girl's way cooler.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
it's like Ray Zero kind of thing.
Yeah.
Well, one of the ones I was thinking about also is like, what is the with the palm top tiger, like Torodoro or something?
I've never seen Torodoro. Yeah.
And like the other character was like super mature, like the model, and she was awesome.
Yeah, she was way better than
way
Torodoro.
better. And then you're like, objectively, this girl's much better.
It doesn't look like a 5-year-old.
It doesn't look like she's a child.
Yeah. Yes, and that's what I like about this show. Is like I just root for Alya.
Yeah. They draw her insanely too. Like I know, like obviously
all.
Yeah, and I just it's very cool to see, like, all anime is technically Japanese characters and all that stuff. She's Russian, and so like in this one, they're just like, yeah, we're gonna make the Russian look super different than everybody else. Different eye color, different hair color. That's not natural. Yeah, she's different.
One thing I like about the show is also like I love the eyes.
The eyes are beautiful.
Yeah,
the eyes are nuts about the show.
I really like that. Like they're just.
They have such weird things. They go nuts with the eyes, and they go nuts with the opening for some reason.
The jumping. The jump.
I know, it's like One Piece level animation. But also the hypnotist part of the episode was absolutely hilarious.
Oh my
God. I love when they start undressing, and they like couldn't get him out, and he's just like, I love how he was like fighting with himself. He's like, we need to stop this, but do we?
Yeah, but do we?
Oh, but yeah, then the fight, the VP came in.
Oh yeah,
and he's like, shit.
Yeah, I love. She's like, do you need to be reset?
Oof.
I do like her a lot. You wouldn't know, but like, because I haven't talked about her, but she's like an idiot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but she's like tough.
Oh, that's fun.
Like,
nice.
Her, the president, or like.
Was that the other girl that came into the reset?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that was funny. I was wondering what that was about.
Yeah.
When she's doing like the shoulder slaps of her boyfriend, and they're like, you're just basically beating him.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, did I hurt you? No, my shoulder was kind of tight."
Yeah, it was supposed to bend this way.
I love the president.
The president's great.
Yeah, he's
the
awesome.
abuse he got at the.
Yeah, I love him. He's
Nice.
awesome. Oh yeah, when he's like, now I got bullied by my junior.
I know, just catching strays,
Yeah,
moderating a debate.
Yeah, no, this is one of those. Like you said, it's been a.
Were they the two that were under the desk at the start of this episode?
Yes.
Got it. Okay. Nice.
That was such a great scene, though. I love that show.
I look forward to like Wednesdays
because
of this.
And I agree with you. It's been a really long time since there's been a really good slice of life, and so it's nice to see. This show is also incredibly popular.
Good.
Yeah, it's like number 2 on my anime list, behind My Hero.
Nice.
For the season, it might be number 1 actually.
Well. Some other people think it's number 1.
For not for ratings, for how many people are watching it. Because My Hero fan base really did My Hero a disservice.
Yeah, they suck.
They got a little weird.
Yeah,
they super weird.
But let's move on to the best anime ever. One Piece.
Oh.
Egghead Island arc.
Yes.
Still.
Oh my god, yeah.
This episode was it was an okay one.
Yeah, they turned 5 panels into a whole episode, but I'm fine with that.
Classic One Piece stuff.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah,
Slowing it down a little bit.
That fight between Fujitora and with Fujitora and Ryokugu or something.
Crow guy.
Yeah. Oh no. And Plant Boy. Not between the two of them, but like the fact that they're there, like that was like maybe a page in the manga if I remember.
If that.
Yeah. But
Actually,
it was
I don't
funny.
think you see Fujitora do anything.
Yeah, he's sort of just there.
Just shows up.
Yeah, but of course they have to animate them like crazy when they just them walking in there. I loved it.
That was so good.
Like Crow Boy was like, "What is this extreme hockey?" And it's like just them walking. It's like,
Can we take a moment to appreciate that? Just for some reason, animators love giving the crow mask.
They
do love the crow mask.
It's not the first time I've seen it.
No.
I think they had it in Rurouni Kenshin too.
And Overhaul had it too.
Overhaul did have it in
Yeah.
My Hero. Yeah.
They love the crow mask. I don't know what it's about
It's
it,
big,
but it's cool. Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, it is. Speaking of the crow mask, the one scene that cracked me up is when the guys show up with guns and they shoot him, and he gets blown apart, and they're like, "Oh, he disappeared." I was like, "Is this your first time fighting a Logia type?" Like,
yeah, pretty much. I guess.
Yeah, but I love that they're just a job well done.
I know. We
did it with bullets.
Morons.
His only weakness.
What a weird Logia. I know.
His only weakness, bullets. They don't work in the show at all.
Ever.
Unless the plot needs them to.
That's true.
Then bullets, fantastic.
Yeah, true, yeah.
It's just like, why don't you make every single bullet out of sea prism stone? Just to save time.
I mean, how much
no
Super
one's thought of that?
have? I mean, they have. They are. I think there are bullets out there like that.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I think when whatever the guy on Shanks' crew pointed the gun at Kizaru, and Kizaru was like, "I'm out."
Yeah.
Like after.
Or he confuses them with hockey.
After the Paramount War. Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
You could just do that.
Or both.
Because like
Or
what?
both.
Double
down.
Yeah. Can't pass las dos. What did I say? What a weird Logia power, by the way. Just crow. I just turned to crows.
No, he turns into soot.
Soot?
Yeah, he's
just
he's
likes the aesthetic.
soot fruit.
Oh, that makes
Aesthetic.
way more
Aesthetics.
sense.
Yeah.
I totally missed that.
Yeah.
That makes way more sense. Okay.
That's why he turns into like kind of like a smoke.
Yeah, I thought it was just like, man. Okay, that makes way more sense.
Just thinking, I was like, Tachi, he came back.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Different anime.
Speaking of which, I just sorry to talk about Naruto really quick, but I was watching that scene where Itachi and Sasuke are fighting the first time, and then Sasuke stabs him into the ground, and then he's like, "I gotta ask you one question, Itachi," and Itachi just goes like, and then points, and then he's just still sitting in the throne.
One of
the coldest genjutsus ever.
Yeah,
And especially Sasuke was like
Who's
so up on himself at that point.
He's even though he's just a loser.
Yeah,
such
my
a
own
loser.
organization.
Yeah,
His ultimate jutsu did absolutely nothing.
I know. He was just
So stupid.
But this episode, I was hoping we'd get to Emu. I don't even think we're gonna get to the next episode.
I think we might.
Might at the end.
I
think Emu's gonna
the
just.
end.
I think Emu's just gonna pop up.
Maybe. I think they might do the scene.
I just want to hear him talk or
Me
her
too.
talk.
Or
I
it
don't know.
talk. Who knows?
It talk. I don't know.
We don't know what Emu is. I don't know. I'm curious. See, I think it'll like we saw the 5 elders at the Goro Sea at the end of the preview. So I don't know. We're gonna see. I'll be interested to see what they do exactly with the next episode. But I don't know.
One thing I do enjoy about them expanding the panels though is it's like reading the manga, you're like, wow, the celestial dragons suck. Watching the anime, you're like, wow, the celestial dragons suck.
Yeah, they're really crappy. They're
And
really crappy.
And Oda's definitely like now being like, guys, show blood and stuff. with the whip and everything. Because old One Piece, you never would have had.
Yeah, you never saw anything like that. Now you're just like, well, we're going heavy on the blood.
If they do it with the remake, they might.
The remake, they are.
They're going hardcore with the manga.
Like they've already showed that. Like there's that one scene where
like Sanji's covered in blood. I think
Sanji's covered in blood, or
But is Sanji going to have cigarettes? That's what I need to know.
100%.
Yeah, he better. Yeah, no more suckers. Yeah,
I just want to keep the sucker.
Yeah. Well, that 4Kids opening is fire though.
Oh yeah, the one. Oh yeah, it was amazing. It was one of the best openings. Yeah.
The only thing that is worrying me about the remake is Oda told the people that to read the manga and then like make it like how you want, and I was like, just make it like
the manga.
Yeah.
Like we don't need to change it too much.
We got the formula.
Just pace it up a little bit, and then
the pace would be nice.
Pace would be nice, but as me and you always say, I'm like the pacing's fine.
Yeah.
One Piece is awesome.
One Piece is amazing. It was a great time to watch. I mean, you watched it all in a year and you loved it. I think you took a break actually for like a month, and then you went back into it hardcore, and it was fine.
I mean, once you get to the whole cake, it's over.
Yeah, that's true. There's no stopping it whatsoever. Yeah, this episode really, I didn't have anything happening at all today, other than the fight, quote unquote, with that giant ogre, that giant guy in the Revolutionary Army.
What?
Yeah, sorry. Continue.
No,
every time he talks, I'm just like,
yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what his character is. And like, it feels like we've done this character before.
That is true. Apparently, it's always referred to as a she.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Yeah.
What was it? It was yeah. I don't know. I'm just like every time I'm like, go back under the stone.
I did like him being like or she or whatever Mallory is like, do you like me? And the
Ryokugo is just like, or Ryokugen.
Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
At first I was like, so I'm not as caught up, but I'm watching this guy and I'm like, oh, he's going to kind of be a douche, but I feel like he's just like, what am I doing here?
Yeah.
Because like the slice
he is a dude. He's
a douche, but he's just like the slice dragon. He's like, I can't do that. And this person talking to him, he's like, and I'm like, oh, he's just like a 9-to-5er right now. Like, he just doesn't want to deal with this.
Yeah, I feel like in Wano, I was like, oh my god, this guy's gonna be the worst because he praises Akihinu. But he's kind of been like not as bad as I thought he was gonna be. He's still bad, obviously.
He's still bad, yeah, but like he's whatever. I think he might get worse. Like it's just one of those like he's a new up and comer who just wants to be kind of shitty, but he's not doing a great job of it right now. So we'll see what happens as it moves forward. It was nice. It was always nice to see Celestial Dragons get their shit rocked in an episode.
More of that would be nice.
Yes, I was liked how Marie Joie was just getting absolutely obliterated the entire time.
I did like with Fujitaro, what's the guy's plant guy, whatever. Yeah. He's like, what are you doing? And he's like bringing down a meteor, and he's like, what?
No, that's the worst idea.
And you were like, so it's the best move.
Yeah, it's the best move. Yep. That's his go-to solution.
Drop the meteor, just wipe it all out.
And then they showed freaking
CP0, I think they are right now.
Yeah, whatever those boobs were all from Menace Lobby.
They all suck except for Bluno, who has the door ability.
And he still sucks.
No, don't worry. They all, personality-wise, they all suck. Yes, I meant power-wise. They're all garbage, but I don't know. His door ability is probably the best one out of all of them.
It's the best one out of all of them, but he still sucks.
I mean, yeah.
We still love beat him with Gear 2.
That's true. That's a good point. Yeah. I mean, Gear 2 was wild at the time.
At the time,
yeah.
But like, if Bluno showed up now and somehow put a fight against like Nami, I'd be like, get out of here.
No, I'd just hide in a little door dimension that he has. That's what I would do if they showed up.
That's the best move.
That would be the best move. But
no thanks.
Yep. Oh, no.
It's like rope trick in D&D.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Like, I'd open the door, see that they're out, and like,
okay. Yeah, the straw hats, I'm like,
oh, no.
But after you close the door, somehow you turn around and Zoro would just be there. And you're
somehow,
like, how'd you even get here?
How does that happen, man?
He's just slipping around.
He's like, I was just trying to go to the bathroom.
But yeah, great. It was a good episode. I'm more pumped for next episode, though. See where that goes.
Even when we read the manga at this point, it's what's easy when you read the manga because it's pretty quick. But they're like when Sabo first returns, till King Cobra like talks.
Yeah,
it's kind of just like whatever.
Yeah, I remember you telling me like when I started reading it because you were ahead of me for that short period of time. Hope you enjoyed it. I remember telling me
because I don't have this weird obsession with being ahead of people and
so just knowing more. So I always did enjoy it because I was going through it slowly. You said like I told you where I was, and it was at this point. It was like, you stopped reading there? Come on, it goes nuts right there.
I was like, yeah, that's where it kicks off.
Yeah.
So, but that is Weekly Anime Review Part 1. Thank you, Noble Nerd Nation, for listening and maybe even watching another podcast episode. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, Reddit, YouTube, and Instagram. Davis is always posting hilarious memes on there.
Also, like and subscribe while you're at it, and leave a rating if you have some time. It helps people find the show.